Welcome back, everyone, to my XCOM Long War playthrough. This is Operation Lost Night, where we are going to be escorting William Thorne.
This is absurd! Do you honestly think I would turn my back on my country? I am not a traitor, damn it!
Well, that remains to be seen. We're going to interrogate you when we get you back to base. So, object of this mission is you have to get William Thorne to the opposite end of the Sky Ranger while defeating pretty much every alien on the map. If I remember right, there's going to be about 3 to 4 pods, and with random Thin Men drop-ins. First thing I want to do here, though, is there's a few ways to take this map. I know one way you can run through into this laundromat, and then come out this window and go down this building. I don't like to do that, really. I like to come up to this this rooftop, make my way down it, and you can take fire outside into this alleyway if you need to. Now, largely, you're going to meet a lot of the contact in this large open, I guess like a record store or something like that. But there's a lot of contact you're going to meet in there. So while we are going to be making strides to get up to the roof, our main concern is going to be trying to kill everything in this record store and let the rest of it come to us and try to hail fire from on the rooftop. This is a perfect position for a Rocketeer right here, because you can fire all over the map pretty much, so that's where we're going to try to get. This roof you can access from this other rooftop if you go through the laundromat way, which does kind of make, if Thin Men drop on here, it becomes a bit of a problem, and we don't have a sniper to take care of it. So we're going to have to be careful in that regard. But the first thing I want to do, I want to get Thorne in a position where he's going to be hidden for pretty much most of this mission. I like to hide Thorne in between these two dumpsters and keep watch on it with another unit like an assault or maybe a scout. But we want to know what's around this corner. Are there going to be aliens that we're going to have to see? Now, usually a Thin Men will drop out here from what I've experienced. So let's go ahead and let's see what we've got around this corner. Okay, so we're good to move Thorne. We want to have somebody covering over there as well. We're not gonna move up to the roof just yet. Although I suppose I could with Dozer. Can anybody else make it up there? Not really. We do have what, one battle scanner? Let's go ahead with Dozer. Let's get up and see what's on that roof. Okay, so we haven't got anything on the roof. Now what I want to do then is perch my infantry up on to the roof. September, you can't make it up there. Copper Top, you can. Although what I might do, I'm going to set Copper Top here for now. Get ready to fire rockets down that way and down this alleyway. We will get September moving up to here. Mabuchi, we're going to need your grenades, so if you could, maybe just chill on this truck for now. Be ready for the Thin Men that comes out. Beagle, I think I'm going to do the same thing with you, and we'll put September over here on the wall. We want to defend all our corners as best we can here, so Overwatch, 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 Overwatch. You, I would like you to toss a scanner, please. Can we get one over on this side and see what's in this building? Not very well. I can't get the best scan. This is a wall, and it's going to block most... Nope, those are windows, actually. So this is probably going to be a decent enough scan. I'm not too concerned about the alleyway. I'm more concerned about what's in this building, so let's find that out. Okay, so we haven't got any contact in there. Scanner didn't really reveal as much as I thought it would, but no biggie.
Enemy forces headed your way, Strike One.
First Thin Men drop. Alright, so we got a pod of Thin Men there. Just in that DVD store where I thought. Thin Men dropping on the roof. Not where I wanted him to be. We're going to have to be ready to cover that position, which is going to mean probably moving some units up here and prepping for that.
Moving to position.
Ryan, you want to get up there?
Good to go.
And we'll get Copper Top moving up, readying the rocket. September, you can take the ladder position.
You have no right to do this.
Shut up, Thorn.
I work for the people. On whose authority do you operate?
My scout. I suppose we can get up here. Thorn should be good in that position. Now, Mabuchi and Beagle are the ones I'm worried about here. I suppose I'll move Beagle around to cover Thorn. Thin Men should be able to get a shot of him from there. Oh, come on, where is Mabuchi? And Mabuchi, why don't you just stay down on the ground for now?
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Roger, I've got my eyes on. Got it covered.
Overwatch, aye
I've got my eyes on.
It's a lot of Overwatch that's going to be coming the way of that Thin Man. All depends on what he wants to do, though. So we have one active Thin Man. What I might do here,
I'm on it, Commander.
let's get my scout down.
I'm on the
We'll
move.
keep Mabuchi down here on the
I
ground.
will not speak to anyone until I'm given proper legal representation.
Copper Top, I want you in that position for the rocket, so why don't you get up there and do that.
Copy that.
We're just going to make a firing line here
Affirmative.
and be ready for anyone who wants to challenge that
There
line.
now.
I'm really worried about where that Thin Man's gone.
Overwatch, aye aye.
There's a pod inside, but I'm not too concerned with them at the moment.
I feel, Commander. Got it covered.
Beagle, on the other hand, suppose I could swing you around the corner, be ready. But really, I just want you keeping an eye on
Come get some.
our
Roger
man
that,
there.
scanning.
Alright, here they come.
They're repositioning on us. Got vision. Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Oh, and here they come to the roof. They are challenging my authority. Here comes the other guy. Get him, guys. Good job. It's pandemonium with that opportunist.
Damn it.
Okay, so one down, one land. Now then. Got a pretty juicy rocket here to take, and I'm actually gonna do that because, well, it's juicy, and I want to take it. So if you please there, Copper Top, just make quick work of all of these guys. Yeah! That's what the doctor ordered. Now, I've still got this Thin Man up on the roof. If I could get a grenade with Mabuchi. Did he overwatch? Yes, he did. How high can you toss that grenade for me? Oh, I saw it. Now, you've got Sapper, so you could get rid of his cover here. Let's go ahead and try that.
Batter up.
Good, he's out in the open. See if September can take this for us. Nope. That's why we left Pandemonium.
Missed.
Orion, on the other hand, we're going to have to use to take out the other Thin Men.
Shot
Come
down
on,
to
Panda.
net.
Okay, so now we have
Got
problems.
no ammo.
Now we definitely have problems. Because Orion can't see the other Thin Men. You can only see this guy. That leaves this thin man doing whatever he pleases to us. Now what I might be able to do here... Oh yeah, I can do it. I can get a flashbang up on this thin man, get rid of his overwatch, take this one out, and just prep for this guy doing something to us next turn. Which you'll probably run down and try to flank Rainbow, which hopefully will not happen.
Okay.
This isn't a flank, so we're going to go ahead and move up to there. Got a 71, 71. Oh, come on, guys. You've got to hit these shots.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Now we have problems. We have real big problems.
Going in for the kill.
So this is where Beagle, you're going to have to come in for the assist here.
Double time.
I don't know what your odds are going to be to hit, but we need you up there. Take this guy out for us. Alright, so this guy on this side is going to do whatever he wants. Which I don't like, because he's going to have plenty of flanks if he decides to run up on us, which I think he's just going to sit. I think he's going to run. Yeah, he's on the retreat. So that wasn't the perfect turn I wanted, but now what do? I still want... now we kind of got to drag Thorn with us, because that other thin man, he is going to be on us, so I don't want him to come all the way around this flank and then kill Thorn and then the mission fails. Copper Top, you're going to stay there, I think. Now I can dash up Rainbow to here. If there's anything in this building, though, that's bad news. Let's see. Pandemonium, you can get up to this position. You need to reload anyway, so why don't you do that?
Let's rock.
Copper Top, you're going to steady there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Try to keep September out of the line of fire here to reload.
Got it covered.
You just overwatch. Beagle, you're going to be running frontline support here. Yeah, let's move up with Rainbow. And then Beagle. Suppose I could put you there. How much health you got? Yeah, let's put you on this
Running.
corner. I just use Mabuchi to come up to be ready to support with grenades.
Aye, aye, Commander.
You can watch Thorn this turn.
Moving to Overwatch.
God, we blew the hell out of that building with one grenade. Now, what might be a good move here is to... How am I going to be on support if... let's do just that, though. Let's, I don't really know exactly where the Thin Men went. I don't want to reveal more. I could pull back to this door. Open it, see what's in there. We might do that. In fact,
On the move.
so we got nothing there. Let's throw Beagle around to here. Okay, so far we're looking okay.
Yes, Commander.
Nothing yet.
Yes, Commander.
Again, these Thin Men could be coming up from behind us, and How far can you fire that shredder? Copper top. Your shot's blocked? Really? I thought that was a good spot. I've used it before. Well, we could put you down here to be ready for a shredder. Then we can get Mabuchi here. We'll move Thorn up to here. He'll keep his head down. Overwatch. Beagle, Overwatch with a pistol.
I'm on it.
Rainbow Rage, why don't you do the same?
Got it covered.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Opportunist, Overwatch,
Got my eyes on.
Copper Top, Steady, and September. Why don't you move over here and check, keep an eye on this side.
Roger that. Scan.
This Thin Men could ruin the party at any time. So there's definitely some in that other building.
What was that?
And I heard a window break. Here's the guy we wanted.
Damn it.
That is not
It's
good.
too bad you guys don't have Gunslinger. Maybe I should have done that with Rainbow. Because now he's going to take a shot at Rainbow. It's a miss. Excellent.
Fire over here.
Alright, so now we need to get down there and take this guy out. I could run and gun with Beagle, but we don't know what's out there.
That's
Let's go ahead and move up on him, though. What's your odds to hit, Rainbow? 55. We want to get a little bit better than that. So let's get Beagle coming around.
Firing position.
We are going to run and gun this. Actually, I see a flank opportunity right here.
Moving to designated coordinates. It just got hot in here.
Oh, Seeker Thin Men. 2 Seekers. So that guy's out of the game. Rainbow kind of needs you to get eyes on
that location.
our Seeker Thin Men brethren here. Now, we really need to get rid of these Seekers. That's something we really have to be careful about. Simply because,
Heading to that location.
Dozer, you can't see them. If Thorn gets strangled, it's the end of the game. That's it. That's all she wrote. So we need to keep him coming with us and be wary of what these Seekers are going to do. Now, the one out in the open, I should be able to make quick work of, but I'm more worried about the one that kind of went to hide, so I'm going to try to just predict this, try to catch the other one as well, but I don't know if the other one moved. I didn't really see it, so we're going to try a rocket right here. It's heat. It should kill the Seeker.
Suck on this.
Let's hope it does. Either way, we might get that Thin Man on the Shredder. We definitely got the Seekers done with. Thin Man is shredded. The other Seeker is still a free agent here, so we need to really, 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 really be careful.
Aye, aye.
Again, if Thorn gets strangled,
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
that's all she wrote.
Aye, aye. On Overwatch.
I feel, Commander.
I'm on it.
Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
Oh, come on, guys.
Target's still up. Damn it.
It's possible acid. But he's taking acid, yep. It's okay, I can deal with acid. Seeker is coming in.
Taking fire over here.
Alright, it was a bad move, Seeker. But now we need to know where this Thin Men drop is going to be. And he's on our flank. I don't like it when they're on my flank. Then again, who does? Now, Dozer, he's got a med kit, so I can move him. There's not much else he's going to be useful for. Sheriff, you're going to have to sit this one out. That other Thin Man's up here. He can't... The thing about this Thin Man is he can run up to here. He can run up to here, but I don't think he's going to be able to get a shot on my units. So if I can kill these two... Where you at, Beagle? You're gonna have to make some more work for yourself here. This should be a step-out flank. There we go. So this Thin Man is gone. Rainbow, I think I'm gonna start getting you up to deal here. Let's move you up first. Ooh, it saw him.
I'm all right.
Before I move you again, though, we're going to do something different here. Where's Mabuchi at? How's this look? This may just be what we need.
Moving.
Okay, you can't see him, but you can toss a grenade right on top of him.
Incoming.
So that Thin Man's just about dead. Copper Top. I gotta take care of Mr. Thin Man out in the open.
I'm on the move.
September, can you hit a 67 for me, buddy, please? Alright, so this Thin Man's gonna be able to do whatever he wants.
Not good.
And we still have to worry about this Seeker. I'm less worried about the Seeker, though, than I am about catching my units in a flank shot here. Now, he shouldn't be able to move to here and have the movement for the flank.
Heading there now.
So we can pull Copper Top around here to avoid that flank. Might as well take a free shot, I guess. Actually, you know what I can do here? Orion, you can use a medkit on Pandemonium. That'll neutralize the acid. Good. And then Pandemonium. I don't know if I leave him in the acid and take 2 shots here. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna put it to the test. I've never seen how this works really, if you neutralize acid and then you're still in it.
Adjusting aim.
So I'm still not acided. Let's get rid of this Thin Man, please. I'm interested to see
In the water here.
if he gets acided next turn. I'll just overwatch him. Thorn, though, you need to move back again. And then Rainbow, you can chill over in this corner here. It's probably going to stealth, which means we want to get people guarding Thorn even more so. Nope, he's coming in. He's going to get Beagle. That's what this Thin Man, that's what this Seeker wants. Oh, maybe not. But that was pretty low hit, really. At least Orion's the only one panicking. Now, interesting. Pandemonium, you've got no shots. That's a shame. Well, we can take a shot with a pistol. Let's add some hollow targeting first.
On my way.
90. Hell yes. Hell to the yes.
Reloaded.
Alright, and hopefully, with any luck, that's all of the contact.
Moving.
Let's do this.
Beagle reload for us.
I feel, Commander.
Bucci Overwatch, you can reload. Keep your head down, and you're gonna Overwatch.
Feel, Commander.
It's not all the contact. There's still some out there, so keep going, guys. Keep your heads down.
Rock and roll.
Take some reloads here.
Get some.
Roger that. Scanning.
I feel, Commander. Got it covered.
Okay, so we've got thin men on our right.
What was that sound?
What that might open us up to do here is get a couple flanking teams over to
Moving on target
assault
location.
them.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Solid copy, Commander. Already there.
Let's get Mabuchi down there as well. We'll keep September available to guard
Going out.
the VIP.
Moving out. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Oh, that's fucking perfect.
They're repositioning on us.
Okay, so I don't know how many there are. I want to open this and
Watch the sides.
do we have anybody inside is what I need to know.
That's affirmative.
Okay, so the inside is clear. Just means we need to take the Seeker and the Thinman out with 3 units.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So Rainbow, why don't you try this for me? Thank you. Hell yes.
Dead.
Hell to the yes. Now we can grab Beagle. And you can come up and shotgun this guy. And with any luck, that's all the contact.
Aye, aye.
Moving to Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on it. I'm on it.
That's it. Okay, so now comes the fun part. This is the part where we just sit high and mighty and prep for thin men drop-ins.
Okay.
So we're gonna copper top around here. We'll get Sheriff. I want you kind of mid-range. In fact, over here is probably going to be the best bet for you. Rainbow, you can run up onto this building. You and Beagle can take this high ground.
10-4.
We'll keep September with Thorn.
Okay.
Mabuchi. Why don't you come up on this building and be ready?
Yes, sir.
Dozer, if you could do the same, please.
Already there.
Copper top, you sit tight.
Scanning. I'm on it.
We're not moving you yet. Gonna wait on that. Beagle, though, you can go join
Understood.
Rainbow. Got my assaults in the back being ready in case we have drop-ins down here, which they seem to have liked this building, this mission. So I would expect it. Orion, I really want to get up on the building as well.
Move, move, move.
This ought to do us, I think. Let's get Copper Top
Okay.
right on the edge. Beagle, you can
On
come
the
around
move.
here. Pandemonium, let's put you right on that position. In September, we'll get you around to
Good
here.
copy. Moving on target.
I feel
You
Commander.
wait, you wait. The only thing that's gonna screw with this plan is if they don't drop. If they drop over on this side. Yes, I'm sending the VIP out in the open. Let's
That's
get
a
Rainbow out in the open.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Aye, aye.
Moving to
Overwatch. Everybody just
Roger that.
be ready. Okay, so we're good. Let's run VIP up.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Move Copper Top down. Move September spawn right over by the
That's
VIP.
affirmative.
Mabuchi. Let you sit tight here. We'll start moving people a little bit biased towards the VIP. Rainbow, why don't you come up to here?
I'm on it. Got it covered. Come get some.
And Beagle,
Moving to
why don't you run down here?
On Overwatch.
I feel, Commander.
Should have one more drop in.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yep.
We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Well, they can't. You can't see him. So Thorn, why don't you get your snarky little ass out of here?
Where are you taking me?
Doesn't
I
matter.
demand answers.
You'll get your answers when we're interrogating you.
Excellent work, Strike One. Wipe out any remaining aliens and come on home. New objective received.
Now then, what to do? What to do about
Welcome.
a Thin Mint?
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Headed there now.
He's likely, the Thin Man is likely to jump up here and try to get us, so we're going to try to keep watch. Orion, I want you to run on down here to support. Mabuchi, you can overwatch. Beagle, I want you making strides to get back to where you can support better.
Moving on target location.
Rainbow. Rainbow.
Hauling ass.
Dash in there. Maybe he'll draw his overwatch. But you got lightning. Okay.
Damn it, missed the target.
Okay, so Copper Top missed. And he wants to chill right there, huh? What are you gonna do? You're gonna miss.
I'm alright.
Alright, so this is pretty much all over. He's gonna be pushing Daisy soon. We're gonna suppress him with Orion. Just cause we can. Let's get Mabuchi coming up here. We'll toss a grenade in his face if we can manage it.
Heading there now.
Just want to destroy his cover. Oh, I saw it. That'll do.
Incoming.
And then Copper Top, why don't you go ahead and take another gander at him? Ah, you just can't kill him, huh?
Ammo.
Well, September, how you feeling?
Position confirmed.
You like to kill thin men, right? September, come on, man.
I'll get him next time.
Come on, dude. I can't. Oh, I see it.
Good to go.
Pandemonium. Please make work happen. That's my man.
Executed to the numbers, Strike One.
Hell yeah, it was to the numbers. Alright, so that was Operation Lost Night. Escorted William Thorne. He's going to be being interrogated quite thoroughly. But we'll get back to base.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
Alright, so we got 2 new corporals. That is fantastic. That's almost a full team of corporals. Copper Top. Use heat warheads. I think catnips are snapshots, so we're going to go ahead and take fire in the hole on you. And then Rainbow Rage, you're hollow targeting, I believe. Oh man, who's my other scout? I'm pretty sure they don't have Deadeye, though. Yeah, I think we might have to take Deadeye. It might become our marksman rifle. That's promotions. Gotta meld off the Seekers. A lot of thin men, corpses. Got a new Lance Corporal. Let's find out who it is.
Be in touch, Commander.
Who's our new boy here? Alfonso Ortiz. Oh. Oh, I forgot. I updated to beta 15D, so he didn't get a nickname. Oh, well, we got Alfonso. That's a shame, really. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to nickname him to someone I know. I wonder if I'm able to. You can't do spaces, huh? Alright, we'll not worry about that. So we got a regular named unit here, Alfonso Ortiz. He wants to be a heavy, but we'll figure out what to do with him later. How we going here? I know I've got... Yeah, you're going to take 8 days. I think we're just scanning at this point.
I appreciate your efforts.
Oh gosh. Yep, sure are. We'll get the satellite before the council report, and we will launch that immediately. Uplink in 4, we ought to be good. But where's that terror mission? We're getting ready to have to fatigue some people. Oh, come on.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Alright, so light abduction, we're getting $80 out of it. Bear with me a moment while I set up my team here. We'll go out on this urban block. Alright guys, and I'm back. So we're taking a relatively light squad here. I've got 2 Lance Corporals and a lot of specs. Kefka's coming back up after the, after being out for, what was it, like 39 days. Attila's coming as well. He's got that low will we're going to have to watch out for. Joe and Ortis, you guys are now a medic and a gunner. Other than that, it's business as usual. We're going to Urban Block, and we're going to try to take this out. See if we can get rid of the whatever aliens are assaulting here. So let's go ahead and get down. And we're still waiting for that terror. Watch it happen as I'm in flight. That would be amazing.
Strike
Okay.
1. Prepare for landing.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. The alien abductions are becoming more brazen every day. We've got reports coming in of attacks in broad daylight. We're the only ones who can respond to this threat, so we should get down there.
Alright, so we're going to Canberra, Australia for Operation Dark Scepter. I kind of like this map. It's especially fun on the when you do a Exalt data recovery, because you can just sit up on the roof and they'll just run up to you and die. But you can get into some pretty bad firefights in this one, especially if you get one particular spawn. But we'll see what we get, and we'll deal with it next time. I skipped the Skyranger loadout. Ooh. I guess Bradford and the pilot aren't... There we go. I was wondering where they were at.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Alright, well join me next time for, I already forgot this operation name. Was it Dark Night? Dark Storm? Something? Anyway, join me next time. We'll take on this mission and we'll go ahead and just keep waiting for that terror. I mean, still waiting for it. Ready to fatigue some people if I need to. It's been a lot of missions lately. But join me next time. We'll do this one, and we'll carry on.